Hi, how you going? My name's Tim Sneddon. This is Dream Big Festival in Melton. Dream Big Festival and the Festival for Healthy Living, the Village Festival and Jarrawarra Health acknowledges and pays respects to the First Nation people of the Kulin Nations. We acknowledge their elders, past, present and emerging, and we acknowledge their connections to their ancestors and their country. We also pay respect to all Aboriginal people here joining us today as First Peoples of this land. With permission from our local traditional elder, we say, Woman Jekka, welcome. Welcome to this grand opening of the Dream Big Festival.
Okay, you mob, we are the Big Dreamers. And the Big Dreamers is a local Indigenous band born out of the love of the music, along with the likes of our very talented Elijah Atherton, a keen young Aboriginal rap beatbox artist and lyricist who rose to Dream Big fame performing his very own rap version, Dreaming Big, at the debut of our Dream Big Festival. Alongside him, his father, Kevin Atherton, one of the Dreamers, singer-songwriters. To me, Joe Layton, who incorporates local knowledge, language and lyrics into songs. We boast of the very talented Monica Waitman. Give us a riff there, Monty. A well-known Aboriginal artist, a Murray woman from North Queensland on acoustic guitar and vocals. Amy McDonald, a Maori, Māori of origin woman from Aotearoa, and her father on bass, Martin, also from land of the long white cloud, Aotearoa, New Zealand. So together we are the Big Dreamers to bring workshops to young Indigenous kids around the Melton area in different schools, and that's where we have Elijah joining us from. And unfortunately, due to our COVID restrictions, we weren't able to work with any kids last year, so we don't have our Young Dreamers group of singers here with us to perform. So we're here soloing it out, and hopefully they're joining us in spirit. So we're going to start off with 5 songs, and one of the first songs we wrote is Womanjika song, which Womanjika means welcome. It's welcome in a Kulin languages around Victoria. And then we're going to do a couple of other songs, and we're going to have a song from Kevin, one of the songs that he wrote, a song from Amy that she wrote. You'll get to hear a bit of a taste of what we've been doing. A tradition that Aboriginal people do when visitors come upon the land. We smoke you and we smoke the land, and it allows all negative spirits to leave and all positive stuff to come in so that we can welcome you and feel comfortable and have a great day. So that's pretty much why we do a smoking ceremony, and we still practice that today. So together we are the Big Dreamers, and we're going to take it off with our Womanjika song.
Always will be Aboriginal land. Always was. mouth, think about your feet upon Aboriginal land. Watch your mouth, think you got your feet upon Aboriginal land. Watch your mouth, think you got your feet upon Aboriginal land. Watch your mouth, think you got your feet upon Aboriginal land. Oh yeah, always was, always will be Aboriginal land. 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 Thank you. My people, my people. Don't forget what we're fighting for. The original people of this land. Ooh, custodians, original people. Original people. Get your words out, brother. Come on. Don't forget what we're fighting for. The original people of this land. Ooh, custodian. My people, Aboriginal people. Don't forget what we're fighting for. The original people of this land. Ooh, custodian. Custodians. Some are better than others. Thank you. Yeah. Ask some more if you need more.
Here, right. Okay.
Is this your song, Kevin?
So this next song that we're about to sing is written by one of our lead singer-songwriters, Kevin Atherton. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
And this is about our flag, our colours, what it means to us, and about us as Aboriginal people. So we ask our Aboriginal people to drop what they're doing and come walk with us in this song. So this song is called Red, Yellow, Black is the Flag. And this is one of the songs that most of our kids knew and learnt and absolutely raved over because they got to sing this song on all the festivals and functions that we went to. And you'll get to know the chorus is pretty catchy. It's just red, yellow, black is the flag. Let's lift it up with pride and joy. Yeah, so here we go. Without further ado, go for it, Kevin.
You do it. What did we do it in the other night? I think it was C. Is it? Yeah. All right, you want to start us?
And we'll get to hear our beatboxing in this as well with our famous Elijah here, who's really good at this kind of stuff.
Hey, you all. Hey, you all, Aboriginal people, put away your drink now. Come marching down the street with us. Let's show the white people what we're standing
Athletes, motorists, work at the zoo. Don't forget, you can dream big too. Dream big too. Dream big too. Don't forget, you can dream big too. Nobody can stop you or hold you back. Overcome your fears, that's why we rap. Never give up, try your best. When you dream big, put yourself to the test. When you dream big, it's an ultimate quest. When you dream big, there's no time to rest.
Red, yellow, black is the flag. Let's load it up with pride and joy. Red, yellow, black is the flag. Let's load it up with pride and joy. Red, yellow, black is the flag. Let's load it up with pride and joy. Red, yellow, black is the flag. Let's load it up with pride and joy.
You gave us the grrr. Grrr. Huh. Okay, so who are we up to next? Okay, this next song is the song that Amy McDonald wrote in her time with the Dream Big Festival. And it was about coming together when we did our festivals and recognising Aboriginal land, that we are on the land of the sovereign people, First Nations. So out of that, born this song that Amy put together of how her passion about being a First Nations person of New Zealand, and this song and how she wrote it when she felt as a welcome to country. Would that be correct, Amy?
Yep. And the song will be pretty self-explanatory. I'll just start. Every time I hear welcome to country, I feel a little more home. 'Cause I am much less than a speck on the map on this beautiful globe we live on. I've come a long way to be this woman today, and I've never taken big strides. I walk with my friends and I love them, and I've got Australian pride.
Hey, that was pretty good for the first time performance of singing that song. So let's give it a hand for Amy McDonald. So this might be our last song.
Okay, here's the last song for this afternoon. And it's a long song. Don't worry. It's a long song. Yeah, we'll stretch it. Don't worry. As long as you promise to sing in the chorus at the end, you know the song. I know you do. Here's a song that's written by Joey Geyer, who's a Murray man from Palm Island. And before that, he's a TI man. Yeah, Aboriginal TI man. Anyway, he's from my neck of the woods up there in Palm Island. And also my dad up there in Torres Strait. This song's called Yilal, and it's a song to celebrate our people, our flag, and should be the national anthem. Would be lovely. Are we ready?
Hey sister, how are you? Good to see you.
I sing for the black,
For the black,
and the people,
for the people.
I sing
I sing
for the red
for the red
and the blood,
and the blood
that's been shed.
that's been shed.
I sing
I sing
for the gold Yilale, yilale, yilale.
Okay, that's it from us, you guys. Thanks for listening. We are the Big Dreamers.
Hi, I'm Rin and I'm the Circus Club Coordinator for Dream Big. And for the Dream Big Festival, I've been coordinating the dance stage, the circus performances that are happening and the closing ceremony. I'm really excited to be performing at Dream Big Festival because I really want to share what I've been working on both as a solo artist and in my performance troupe, as well as what all the kids have been working on, and you're getting to share their performance with everybody. I first started doing circus when I was in high school. My high school had a juggling club that a student ran, and I learned to juggle there, and then I continued joining circus clubs at university and onwards, and it just continued on from there. What I love most about circus is that really anything is possible. If you dream it, you can make it happen. You can try to convey a story in so many different ways. There's always something more that you can do with this art form. It's accessible to everybody. It's an open door, and it's so fun. And you just feel so good doing it. And it's amazing to discover things that you never even thought possible that you could do. And that feels really good. I love my community because they constantly inspire and encourage me and just give me more than I put out. I receive back from my community. I just love to see what everybody creates together and how much joy there is in this community.
Royal Health Community Services, the Education Services, Royal Children's Hospital, McKillop Family Services, Headspace, the Department of Health, the Department of Education for this year's festival. We're particularly grateful for Creative Victoria for their in-kind support and help to the artistic team and Village Festival. Next up, we have got the Greater Western Community Band here with Wayne, the conductor. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Plenty of instruments. It's absolutely going to be a thrill. Behind us, we've got a World Kitchen cooking. Up there later, we've got the Zim Aussie artists. I'll cut across now to the Greater Western Community Band. See you later.
We're here all afternoon. We'll have. Hey, if you fancy, if you reckon that you can poach the perfect egg, we can have a poach off. And yeah, you reckon you can poach an egg? No, not me. But if you reckon you can poach the perfect egg, we can have a egg poaching competition here a little bit later on. At egg poaching.
You're on the Dream Big Stream Big platform. This is the Greater Western Community Band. That was Baby Elephant Walk. Absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to show the rest of this festival. There's so much going on. You can also hear in the background the World Kitchen cooking with Ish showing some yogic nutritional food. Gherkin Khan's amazing parlour of amusement activities for kids is around. There's also a unicorn with Fairy McTerry, which we'll get a squiz of later as well.
I know in my diet it's something that I have to remind myself to do is to drink water. I forget to drink water. So if we're soaking this, we
Stunning medley with Wayne, the conductor, taking a big bow then. Remember here we're at Dream Big Festival. Up next on the main stage is the Zim Aussie Arts Group with Benedict playing the mbira, which is an ancient Zimbabwe instrument. Sounds absolutely stunning. We've got the World Kitchen cooking along with some yogic nutritional food. Gherkin Khan and his Minotaur guard out the front with kids starting to gather there. And we've also got a bunch of roving performers. There's a fairy on a unicorn. I swear I keep seeing her somewhere. And giant kites, kite making, arts and crafts, all happening. It's absolutely jam-packed day today. Another fantastic song by the Greater Western Community Band. Aish is just finishing up in the World Kitchen. She's going to be performing a meditation at this stage a bit later on. We've also got coming up next the Zim Aussie Artist Group with Pandit Mbire. This is the last song for the Greater Western Community Band. Then we'll be cutting it back across to the main stage. You can hear the sounds of David Pitt, our fantastic MC at the World Kitchen. You might be able to hear the grumbles of the Vikingist voice of Gherkin Khan. You can definitely hear the kids screaming in the background as they build and fly these enormous kites. This is going to be our last song here with Wayne and the Greater Western Community Band. I hope you enjoy. You're on Dream Big Melton Stream Bigs.
So what the key
There you have it, the Greater Western Community Band. This is Tim Snedden at Dream Big Festival in Melton South. We're going to cut across the main stage. Ralph, back to you.
Plenty to do here at the Dream Big Festival. I'm Ralph Barba, and of course we're alternating between stage 1 and stage 2. Tim Snedden doing a wonderful job there at the Western Region Community Band. Coming up very, very soon, it's the Zim Aussie Arts Group on stage 1, and there's plenty of stuff here going on. Of course, we're going from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. tonight. Plenty of performers, and there's a World Kitchen with great food too, so we can't wait for that to happen. Just make your way down here and you'll have a great time. With that, we'll throw to stage 1, and we have the Zim Aussie Arts Group.
Okay, everybody, if I can get your attention over here. We have a Zimbabwe instrument being played here by our friend here named Benedict. And the instrument is called Ibira. And this instrument here is played usually in ceremonies, social gatherings, and those kind of things like weddings, family anniversaries, things like that. And usually they're called on to... They're played until somebody brings down the spirit to talk to us and give us advice about our lives. The first song we're going to be... the first song we're going to be playing is Nema Musasa. I had to read it. It took me a while. Nema Musasa. And this song is played usually for hunting. And what they do with this, why it's called Nema Musasa, it was named after a tree that's named Nema Musasa, and it was used as temporary shelter when they're out hunting at night time, so that keep them free of all the animals and creatures around. Okay, Benedict, here we go. sounds awesome, awesome. So the next song here that he's going to be playing is Thai River, and it's a song that literally means "told you so." Just a bit of a pause after that. So told you so, and it's a bit of a warning to if you don't listen. Like when you have when you keep having children and keep having children, you got to provide for them, and you can't. Told you so. Enjoy. Benedict. That was great. Excellent. Thank you very much, Benedict. We've got one more for you, which this one is called Naima Ropa. And this song is played usually after the hunting is done. And it's a big celebration when we all eat and have a good time. Yeah. Thank you. Last one.
And that was Zim Aussie here at the Dream Big Festival here in South Melton. It's a great day, plenty of performances. We're going to Tim Snedden right now.
That was Benedict then from the Zim Aussie Artist Group playing some beautiful Mbira music. I just want to give you a quick look around at the festival here. If you look over here, you might notice Gherkin Khan's Amusement Alcazar. If you dare, enter the wooden venue. Once you have negotiated with the gnarly guard, take a chance and guide your pinball through the maze. Complete a bizarre series of tasks and prove yourself worthy of Gherkin Khan's respect. Oh, and in comes Terry McFairy. Terry McFairy's a terrible fairy. She's been exiled from the fairy kingdom for making terrible things and all things magic and fairy. And hello, Terry. And so, I'd love to see you. And can you tell me what's your name? Sorry? Lucy.
I'm Terry McFairy, the terrible fairy. Nice to see you. Hi, Mum. Oh,
Is this your first time on TV, Terry?
first time on telly, and it's my first day being a fairy. What are the chances?
It's her first day being a fairy. Are you making sure she's doing a good job today, are you? How's she going? Oh, that's the tick list. So she's got to feed. What's she got to do? Feed more, make a joke. You got jokes, do you? Can you make a joke for everyone at home?
Oh, well, I'm wondering, Tim, if you'd heard about those baked beans that were travelling around Australia.
No, I haven't.
They ended up in cans.
That's a terrible joke. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Oh, my goodness. And do you sell unicorn poo? Is that what you do?
Well, before COVID hit.
Before COVID hit. Yeah, okay.
We've got to
Sanitize.
keep sanitary, and the unicorn poo is not particularly sanitary. So
No, good one, Terry.
maybe this time next year.
Yeah, next year. And I'm so glad you're here as well, especially after the year it's been. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. There you go. Very friendly unicorn and a very fantastic fairy and even better boss. Good job. She needs a pen for a ticking off. And if you see you later, Terry, thanks so much. And if you just see over here, you'll see the Minotaur guarding Gherkin Khan's Amusement Alcazar. Now, this travels all around Australia. It's homemade, strange games, pinball machines and all the sort, with two Vikings inside, Genghis Khan and Mung, the Magnificent. And then over here, over this side, you'll see the World Kitchen. This also travels around Australia. At the moment, we've got David Pidd, the MC, and I believe that cooking at the moment is Thai food with koi. They're making a papaya salad, which is absolutely delicious. The World Kitchen is a very special stage. It goes festivals all around Australia. They cook, and it's about sharing culture through food, multiculturalism and connection and community. At the end, they then ring the bell, and the audience gets to try some. Today, obviously being very COVID safe, all the right measures have been taken in place, so I presume there's not as much food going out as there normally is. We've also got tons of other food around the place. Ice cream, ghost kitchen, margarita and Hawaiian pizzas at the wood-fired pizza oven. We've got kites over here as well you might catch in the distance. Humongous flying things. Before I saw a horse up there, some kind of giant manta ray. It's just action-packed. Kids are allowed to come down here and make kites. We've also got arts and crafts inside the community hall. So, if you're in Melton or nearby, come on down to Dream Big Festival. There's plenty to do, plenty to see, plenty to get involved with, especially after a hard year of being locked at home. This is our chance again to feel like we're part of the community and to be together and be artistic. It's absolutely tremendous. Coming up next on, we've got Aish doing India meditation, which is probably starting soonish from the beautiful tunes and sounds I can hear coming this way. We've also got later on 33.3. Oh my goodness. I've just been approached by the Minotaur. Who goes there? Do you speak English, friend? Maybe not. How's guarding the gate been? Has it been safe or a hard job? Yeah, not too bad. Any trespassers? Oh, sorry, I just received a phone call. Must be talking to the boss. Telemarketer, or was that your boss? Yeah, telemarketer. Well, you're doing a tremendous job. You're looking nice and hairy. Is that a look that you've grown during lockdown? Yeah, fantastic. I've seen people growing beards, but you've grown the whole... Oh, yeah. Must be very hard to shave with the toy axe. Yes. Oh, thank you, yeah. Yeah, I got to get that right off. Thank you very much. Thank you. How's it look? There you go. Thank you very much. Got a nice haircut from Minotaur. Only here at Dream Big Festival. Make sure you can come down if you can. Plenty of fun things going on. And we're going back to Ralph pretty soon. But some items of note. poached egg off, where Orange members can have a cooking competition at the World Kitchen. We've also got Samoan food by Rose and Faustina. We've also got pastry chef Sally Davies, who spent 7 years living in France, cooking different pastries, sharing her knowledge here today at Melton. Some other ones we've got 33.3 with Kath, as I said before, and Sean, the Jacinta Louise duo. And Kevin from the band, playing in the Greater Western Community Band. Kevin, that was fantastic. How was that playing? For the first time in a while, I presume.
Yes. We haven't played for all through the COVID. So.
Of course, but did you manage to practice on Zoom or anything at all? Or was it just a full stop on the band for a while?
I practice a lot at home. It was pretty much a full stop on the band.
There you go. And what do you play, Kevin?
Trombone.
Trombone. Fantastic. It sounded great. All of you guys were just absolutely magnificent. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you got any other gigs coming up soon, Kevin, that people can catch you at?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. And I met Wayne before, the conductor's a bit of a character as well, hey?
He is. He definitely is, yes.
Keeping you all strong at the helm, is that right?
Yeah. He does, yes.
And then have you had a bit of a walk around the festival, Kevin, and seen some things?
I'm just going to go for a walk around now.
Yeah, please do. There's plenty to check out. Yeah, I'll just be careful. There's a big minotaur over there. He gave me a haircut before, so you might want to be careful of that one. Good on you, Kevin. See you later. Ralph, we might chuck back to you. Thank you so much. Tim Snen here at Dream Big. We'll catch up soon. See you later.
Thanks, Tim. Wonderful job there. You're doing the rounds and checking out everything that's the Dream Big Festival here in South Melbourne. I'm Ralph Barba, and what a wonderful day this is. We're alternating between the different stages. There's plenty to do. What we might do is actually go to a bit of a short story. We caught up with some wonderful people who were part of the performances this week and got their stories. Here's Kath Meeson.
My name's Catherine Meeson. I'm a local Melton South Dream Big artist. I've been a core member of the Dream Big Arts team since 2014, and I make various types of original work, primarily music, but I call myself a multimodalist, so I make my own film clips, I do performance art, I paint, and I draw and all that sort of stuff. Also trained as a creative arts therapist. But at Dream Big for performance this year, I'm going to be performing with my partner, Sean Geeling, and we're going under the banner of 33.3. That's his choice. So we're doing a couple of my songs and a couple of his songs, and yeah, really looking forward to it. It's been a while. This will be my first gig since COVID. I'm excited to perform at the Dream Big Festival because it embodies a lot of what I stand for, as far as the arts being great for your well-being. Like the program centres around promoting well-being, emotional literacy, and also resilience through the arts. So, we've obviously worked in schools and community to do that, and I love it because it brings locals together, brings people a chance to build community, and it's just been really beautiful work to be a part of. So, yeah. And mostly at festivals, when you're a facilitator or you're part of the artist team, you don't get to enjoy the festival. So on the day, I'm going to be running between facilitating arts activities to backing a student doing an original song, and then back to art activities, and then back to performing with my partner. My earliest memory of music, of singing or of doing music is in primary school in England, playing things like triangles and glockenspiels and all that sort of stuff. And my aunt used to have a piano, which I loved, and I used to just love sitting on it and playing melodies. I didn't know what I was playing, but you play by feeling. So I'm primarily a play by feeling and what I hear person. And then when I was in, I think it was grade 5, we did a school performance to Ghostbusters a long, long time ago. And then grade 6, I got to be the swag man in Once a Jolly Swag Man. So that was like my first performance experience. And then high school, I had a great teacher in year 7. She just put me in front of like a microphone, a keyboard and a guitar, and I just ran with it, and I wrote my first song at age 12. So what I love most about singing and playing musical instruments is it's a whole language in itself. With singing, your body is the instrument, and it really is like a different type of intelligence. You get to express thoughts, feelings, the full range of human experience. And you can take some of the most awful stuff that's happened in life and just transform it into beauty. So it's a real gift. I love my community because locally they're like me, they're battlers. A lot of these locals have had quite a hard time in life, and so have I. So I get to share the things that matter to me with people and help inspire people. And I love being part of a group of people who cares about other people and doing stuff in the community.